Audify Compare. Welcome to another episode of Scholarly Discourse, where we delve into the intricacies of academic research and explore new ideas shaping the world of science and technology. In today's episode, we'll be comparing several recent studies on a highly relevant issue, detecting AI-generated content. As the use of AI tools like ChatGPT becomes increasingly common, distinguishing between human and machine-generated writing has become a challenge. Researchers have been racing to create tools that can accurately detect AI content, but how effective are these tools? And can AI outsmart them? Today, we'll be diving into 4 papers that approach this issue from different angles. We'll explore the reliability of AI text detectors, the loopholes that can allow AI content to evade detection, and the broader implications of this technology for academic integrity. Let's start by breaking down the first study. Section 1, Study on the Reliability of AI Detection Tools. The first paper, titled Between Human and AI, Assessing the Reliability of AI Text Detection Tools, 10 source, evaluates the effectiveness of 4 popular AI detection tools: GPT-0, ZeroGPT, Writer ACD, and Originality. These tools were tested on both human-generated and AI-generated texts. The findings were quite revealing. The results varied significantly depending on the tool. Originality consistently recognized AI-generated text, showing high accuracy, while other tools like GPT-0 and ZeroGPT often misidentified AI-generated content as human-written. The study highlights the inconsistency in detection accuracy across different tools, which raises questions about their reliability. Comparison point. Interestingly, while Originality outperformed the others in terms of AI detection, the paper notes that GPT-0 and ZeroGPT struggled with nuanced distinctions. For instance, when asked to detect AI-generated text that had been slightly rewritten to sound more human, both tools failed in some cases. So, while some tools can accurately spot AI-generated content, they don't always agree. This inconsistency presents a big problem for educators and researchers who rely on these tools to verify the authenticity of academic writing. But this is only the beginning of our exploration. What happens when AI tools evolve to evade detection? Let's move on to our next paper. Section 2, Evading AI Detection Using Homoglyphs. Our second study is titled Evading AI-Generated Content Detectors Using Homoglyphs, 11 source, and it presents an interesting and somewhat concerning technique, using homoglyphs to fool AI detection systems. Homoglyphs are characters that look similar across different alphabets, like replacing the Latin A with a Greek A, which can trick detection tools by altering how text is tokenized. The study conducted experiments using several detection tools, including binoculars, DetectGPT, and OpenAI's AI detector. It found that by introducing homoglyphs into the text, the accuracy of these detectors dropped significantly, down to the point of random guessing. Essentially, with just a small change, AI-generated text became virtually indistinguishable from human writing. Comparison point. This study is a stark contrast to the first one. While the first paper Hey kids! Welcome to another exciting episode of Curious Minds, where we dive into the coolest, wackiest, and most fascinating things happening in the world. Today, we're going to talk about something that's both a little bit sneaky and a whole lot of fun: robots that can write, and how people try to figure out if a robot wrote something or a human did. Sounds wild, right? So, let me ask you a question. How do you know if something was written by a person or a robot? Tricky, huh? Well, today we're going to figure it out together. Let's get started. Imagine this. You're doing your homework, and suddenly your pencil gets up, writes an entire paragraph on its own, and says, "All done." Wouldn't that be awesome? That's kind of what robots, or AA, which stands for Artificial Intelligence, do when they help people write things. But there's a twist. Sometimes it's hard to tell if a person or a robot wrote something. That's where the detectives come in. Not the ones with magnifying glasses, but computer detectives called AI detectors. Let's break it down in a super fun way. Imagine you're at a magic show, and the magician pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Now, was that real magic, or was there a secret trick? AI writing is like that. Sometimes it looks like a person wrote something, but actually, it's a robot doing all the magic behind the scenes. The AI detectives are like the audience members who try to figure out how the trick works.